So I want to make sure we clear the air and get something, make something very clear here. Guys, I'm not a breeder. I'm not a breeder. I actually hate breeding. Some of the people who are the best at the things that they do actually hate it with a passion. I got a message tonight. You know, it's a young lady, I believe. Let me not quote that. But they all know what to do. The bowls get great, everybody go in the cage. Time to eat. That's why the cage is important for one. But she said, man, she told me how tough her life is. And she said, yours has got to be easy. I mean, you got dogs. There's nothing easy about this at all. There's nothing easy about what we do day in and day out. What we do is we love our dogs. We take care of our dogs and spend time with our dogs. We have a good relationship with our dogs. We have fun with our dogs. I got it, man. You can keep this open too. And my beliefs in this whole dog thing is rooted in, could I affect change? Could I help make the dog space a better space? What does the market need? Can I change the world? I'm not a dog breeder. I don't want to be a dog breeder. I breed to meet my needs, not because we have any interest in being famous, any interest in getting rich. We do plan on achieving a level of wealth that has nothing to do with breeding dogs. The dogs are our teachers, and we're using them to teach you guys how to do better. Because we could always be better people. Look, you want to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the dog business in this particular episode. Pros, cons, why you shouldn't breed. And if you have to, what to look for, and how to do it. So, what do you guys think makes a good breeder? And even more importantly, why do you think it's a good idea to breed dogs? It's not cool, it's not fun, it's stressful. If you've ever had a litter, shut this door, then you know how frightening it is. Watching puppies come into this world, taking care of them, praying that everything goes right, not knowing how to deal with potentially, hey, don't show them this, they gotta go to mydogtoes.com to learn about this stuff. They're just catching me in prep. It is a frightening thing to take someone's life in your hands and be responsible for it. You see this dog here? She loves me to death. And one of the things that I always remember vividly is the doctor said, hey, I'm not worried about the head size with this breed or with your particular litter. She said, what I'm worried about is the shoulders. And she said something because I'm like, I've done natural births for years. But the thought of losing Zara, she said, something could go wrong, puppy gets stuck, you could lose your dog. She just had this skin. She said there's ways to get the dogs out, etc., etc. But I go, Zara are these puppies. I'm going to choose her every day, all the time. I got 3 of her kids in there right now when you think about it. Everybody looks at the boy and says, man, who's the dad? Let me tell you something. Shout out to all you good fathers out there. And I know there's a lot of great men taking care of their kids. But let's be clear. In this case, those dogs are as good as their mother. They always will be. A mother, in my experience, not just my opinion, but my experience, will always be more valuable than some sucker. So, people say, who's the dad? It almost offends me. There's an interview for those who like movies where Denzel Washington's son is being asked a question. And they always attempt many times to not degrade, not look down upon, but to dismiss his mother's role in his life. So when they say, how's it feel to be the son of Denzel Washington? He said, and he always says his mother's name. Who paid for the first date that her and my dad went on? Who paid for his taxi to get home? Who made sure I saw him stand up for his mother? Because so many people look past the value of a good bitch. And that's a bad bitch. And I assure you 100%, I ain't concerned with no boys. I never have been. I don't even ask them to send me the boys a lot of time. I like what a dog can do. When Justice sent me something about how shot he sent me him, take it off. That's what I'm talking about now. That gets me excited. I don't care about head size. I don't care how much the dog weighs. But we do have a standard written based on this, the idea. You gotta be like, okay, a dog at this weight, with this structure, that can do these things, can be sold. And they can protect people and all this other good stuff. So I'm saying that it's not a big factor for us. I don't be like, how big's the head? How much is it gonna weigh? I love a good dog. I can build everything else. You can always add height. You can always add weight. It's hard to add integrity, quality, purpose, drive, focus at times. But it's not impossible. So let's talk a few about the pros. Here's the pros of breeding. For those who like religion, you get to play God. You get to potentially get it right. You get to potentially really get it wrong. You get to watch a dog make someone's life better. You get to watch someone grow with an animal. You get to teach them about the impact of a dog or pet in their life and give them a product that can make their whole world better. And even more importantly for us, make them feel safe. And that's what I would do it for. Here's the cons. There's a lot of people conning people, trying to get over on them. I told you don't do putback deals. I've told you don't do payment plans. If anybody asks me, can you work with me? I ask them, hey, what do you have on right now? Or if they're in my face, what are you wearing? You wearing Nike? Nike give you a payment plan? This is a business. Respectfully, I'm not your friend. I don't want to be your friend. I'm not a friendly person. I care about the dogs and that's it, that's all. So, cons. Cons are a lot of people are conning you. Cons are you don't know what you're getting. Cons are, in the American Bully specifically, the breed's still not identified at its roots because they don't want to talk about what's in it still. It's like the elephant in the room that ain't in the room even though it's standing right in the room because they like, okay, is it really? It's in the room. We already know the Bulldog's mad at us, so let's make sure people understand how to manage a Bulldog. You guys reach out to me about all of your behavioral problems and all your issues and how to train and what to feed. I said, okay, I'll help you out. But I'm going to always keep it 100 and make sure, most importantly, that you know how to manage the truth, aka the facts. What you've been given ain't always what you got. And in your head, what you got, it just gets confusing. Another con is you buy a dog for $10,000 and try to sell the pups for $10,000. Bad idea. Let's be clear and paint a picture for you. I bought Baloo $7,000. I bought him, only bred him once. He'll only be bred for our program one time. That's it. That's all. Do I count that as a loss? In every business, there's going to be LP, loss prevention. So I'm preventing him from creating more problems in our program. And I'm calculated a loss because I know what he had in him and I wanted to teach. We're an educational company. I'm not a breeder. We're teachers. I'm not a breeder. We're building a brand that's going to change things. I'm not a breeder. Do I know how to breed? Absolutely. Do I know some great breeders? Ruben and Chris Moore. Chris Moore and Ruben. Chris has been doing it for a long time. I know some great educators. And I don't really talk to breeders. I'm not, hey buddy, how's your breed? How's such? I don't care. Because we are, again, foundationally an educational company. And this works because education, as you've been told, is key. And you don't have to go to school to be educated, but you do have to make sense of things. So again, you look at this dog and her ability to focus. Let's see something. I ain't done this in a while. See if she can catch this. It's kind of a big piece. See, she already did it. Oh, you missed it. I tricked you, see? I blew it. That's on me. I'm gonna cut another piece. She gonna get this. See if she gets a little meatball. See, now I'm curious. I messed up. She was ready to go the first time. It's alright, you double clutching. You blowing it. You making me look bad. I used to do this with her all the time. That's why she's anticipating it. But let me tell you this, and this is how we'll end this video. Simply put, people, if you've never been a pet owner, don't breed. If you've never owned a pet, loved a pet, taken care of a pet, embrace the pet, learn from a pet, then don't breed. It's that simple. If a dog changed your life, made you a better person, and you believe that a dog would do the same for someone else, dog that you have, then think about it. Analyze the business. Make sure you have a market, meaning people to sell your dog to. And as always, just take care of your dogs. Thanks for watching, guys.